Hey guys, welcome back to Stephen L Gaming. I'm Stephen L, and today I've got some games that I'm going to be showing you. These games are ones that I got from CEX. There's a vintage parcel and a charity shop game. Any games I get now, I'm going to be, showing them off basically, and adding to my collection. I do have my England flag is blowing across the window. I do have kind of a funny-ish, or not so much funny, but amusing to me, about like my visit to CEX today. But we'll get into that as we go. But yeah, so let's get on with the video. And if you like the video today, drop it a like, share it, and if you're not subscribed already, then subscribe. And if any comments and likes really kind of helps the algorithms to, get my videos out to more people. So yeah, thanks in advance. But yeah, let's get on with it before I start rambling again. So this first parcel, or this is the only parcel, but is a vintage parcel. It's been sent by a company called Relay, and I've never heard of Relay before. But will they be better than vintage? Better than Yodel or Every? Every was the one I was trying to think of. But and most recently DDP, but we'll get to that in another video, depending on outcomes. But that's just a spoiler. But yeah. But anyway, just again, don't play with knives. It's a bad idea. I'll show them the address. If I am, I'll probably edit it out. But yeah. This has been wrapped very peculiar. I don't know what sort of box it is, but it's very strange. Okay. I found the bit I was supposed to go. So, this was... Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so right. Okay, so honestly, this is a complete surprise. I genuinely. So I'll show the other thing, but I won't show the games yet. So basically, the person I bought this off of left me in, I don't know if you can read it, but yeah, thank you for your purchase, an extra Connect game included, maybe you could use it, happy riding. And like they've even drawn like kind of gives it away what one of the games is that I ordered. If you know it, well, that's a bit of a giveaway. But okay, that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna have to figure out how to bleep that out. So okay, so I'll show you what the game I actually ordered, because it was a bit of a giveaway. But this is the game I ordered, Sonic Free Riders. So this was the game that I really wanted to I really wanted. It's the last one I need. Sorry, I'm just kind of happy at the minute. And yeah, like I say, it's the last Sonic game I need. Not that I'm gonna play it. The case is a bit damaged. I've got a spare Connect case anyway. Right, yeah. Disc has got a little bit of bit of like residue or a bit of scratches on it. Don't know if it's going to pick it up, probably not. But that'll play. That will definitely play. But yeah. Oh, and it also comes with a manual, so even better. Unfortunately, it's got a stupid little sticker on it, but that's a CEX thing, so I can't moan that. But yeah, and so this is the second game he bought, or he gave me. Hang on, I think I've got it. Can it? Okay, turns out I've got it, but he gave me this extra Connect Sports. Again, I don't need it, but what's it got in it? It's got one-month gold membership. Anybody? It probably don't work, but just in case, if anyone wants to try and copy that and see if it works, it probably doesn't, but feel free. Yeah, it turns out I've already got it. But the question is, does my Connect Sports have? Yeah, my one's got the manual and whatnot. But yeah, see, this one seems to be different because so on. Oh, hang on, let me try to shut this properly. Why are you not shutting? There we go. So I've not seen it with that on it before. I didn't know that was even a thing, but it's general. I don't know. I'm guessing that was in like a Connect, like with the Connect maybe, because there's no. Oh no, there is a barcode on it. But yeah, no, it's weird. And this one doesn't have an age rating on it. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the one that the person sent me, it's actually in better nick than the one that I've got. So, you know what? I'll just get rid of that one and just have it as a spare case. But yeah, in fact, I can even replace it with this case. So yeah, Sonic Free Riders, and this isn't the one he gave me, but Connect Sports. So yeah, that's cheered me up, that has. So that I hit the camera, so it's, yeah, there's going to be a jump cut. But yeah, Sonic Free Riders was the game that I wanted, and he's given me an extra one. And you know what, that's, I can't lie, that's like decent. Yeah, but right, I kind of thought that package was a bit big, and I thought maybe he'd wrapped it up. But anyway, right, so as far as the games that I got today, since I've done Connect games, I'll do the Connect game first. So the prices are on the cases, obviously, because they're from CEX and whatnot. But first game from CEX is Power Up Heroes. I have absolutely no idea. It looks like Avatar kind of meets the Avengers, but if Avengers was like one of those a bit like not scary movie, but like one of those sort of movies that take the piss out of other movies. But yeah, I mean, the £2 is, oh, it looks alright. There's no manual, but I don't think Connect games all came with manuals anyway. I could be wrong. Oh, hang on. I didn't notice that before. Now, I had CEX put them through the disc cleaner beforehand, but on the Just gotta pick it up. There is what I can only assume, and I don't know what disc rot looks like, but going from what I've seen from other YouTubers, it looks as though it could be disc rot. Yeah, that's not coming off at all. I mean, it's only on the edge, but I don't know much about disc rot other than from what I've seen Donald Mackerel or heard Donald Mackerel talk about. So there's that. I'll test it, but yeah, it's probably be a game that I'll try and replace at some point. For £2, I'm not gonna moan. Next game, I've never seen the movies. I think I only ever played the mobile game back when I had an iPod Touch. But yeah, the next game is the Angry Birds trilogy. Apparently there's three best-selling Angry Birds games in one, 19 exclusive levels, over 100 hours of addictive gameplay. I mean, it comes with a manual and whatnot. Again, I've had these discs cleaned, so but now I can't remember how they looked, so that's great. But yeah, I mean, the disc looks fine. Again, just whether they play or not is a different matter, but you know, it's get a bit closer to the camera, I do apologise. It's it'll do. The next game, now I've never played this series before. Well, sort of. I mean, I played like Street Fighter and that, but I've never played like this collection of games. Well, I say collection, but it's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I mean, yeah, it's a beat 'em up. That's pretty much what it boils down to. I know obviously a lot of the Marvel characters are in it, but not too sure about the Capcom characters. I mean, it looks like it's mainly going by the cover. Oh, sorry, by the way, manual and the disc. The disc looks fine to me. Again, I had it cleaned, minor scratches, but that's just like, and when I say there's like 2 little scratches that wouldn't come out, but yeah. But by the looks of it, it's got Street Fighter, so from the Capcom side of it, Street Fighters, Ryu and Chun-Li, Resident Evil's Chris Redfield, Devil May Cry, Wesker, the bad guy from Resident Evil 5. I don't know who, not entirely sure who that is and who that is. That might be Akami, maybe. Not sure. I'd have to give it a go. And I do remember that character, but again, Darksiders, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm looking forward to playing that, to be fair. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. For the next game, again, a game that I've I know that I've already played digitally, but wanted to get it anyway. But the next game is Perfect Dark, or Perfect Dark Zero, so technically the second game in the series. I'll be honest with you, I played it, but I wasn't that much of a fan. I should really be something. I don't know, I just wasn't that much of a fan in regards to like the first person mechanic and whatnot. I mean, it was alright, but nothing to really sneeze at. But yeah, here comes the menu. This is how old it is, because that is a game sticker. Can I get that off? Preferably without ripping the manual. Again, I don't necessarily worry about the manuals, but if I've got them and I can get them in good nick, then you know I won't say no to it. But yeah, Perfect Dark Zero. I don't know if the first one came out physically, but yeah, if it does, I'll probably have a look at it. But yeah, so the next game I know for a fact I'm not going to play, because I don't have the peripheral for it, and quite frankly I've just got it for the collection and I don't really want to be messing about with it. But Rocksmith. I like music, so to be fair, whether I get to play this or not, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, if I ever get the peripherals and I don't know, maybe get a guitar, but I probably ain't gonna play it, to be fair. It looks, I don't actually know what sort of game it is, because it doesn't, it looks like it's a mix of Guitar Hero and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because of the light, but I don't know what game it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's, yeah. So there's apparently 50 songs on this game. The Animals, House of the Rising Sun, Best Coast, When I'm With You, The Black Keys, I Got Mine, Cream, Sunshine of Your Love, The Cure, Boys Don't Cry, Rebel Rebel by David Bowie. I'll be honest with you, a lot of these songs I'm not too familiar with. Oh, I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. High and Dry by Radiohead, Queens of the Stone Age, Go With The Flow. It sounds stupid, I'm not very good with names when it comes to some songs that I don't listen to, but I probably heard a lot of them songs, so there's a fair chance I will know what they like put out. I might just put it in the Xbox and see if it lets me get to where I can, like, at the very least look at the songs and get like samples of the songs. Not to put on YouTube anyway, because copyright, but just for the sake of just having a look, really. But I mean, I paid one quid for it. I didn't show the disc and the manual. It does come with a manual, or lack thereof a manual. I'm guessing it's just a thing of how to connect the guitar up to the amp. No, it's not even that. It just says accessing Xbox Live, technical support, warranty, it's out of date, and notes. I've never understood why there's a notes thing in the back of some of these games. I know it's obviously for taking notes, maybe, but I don't know. Most people just either like use a separate thing, or maybe they write notes in it. I never did in any of my games, to be fair. Apart from some like dust marks where they've cleaned the disc. Yeah, it looks alright. Again, we'll see if it works. I'm not going to play it. It is purely just for the collection. So, no really skin off my nose. So the next game, and I need to look at the side of this because the sticker is on the front of it, because CEX. MotoGP. I'm guessing that's supposed to be MotoGP. Hang on, I'll put it upside down. MotoGP 2000 season 2009 to 2010. But yeah, I'm not really that into motorbikes, if I'm honest. Again, I got it purely because I didn't have it, so I thought, why not? I don't know if I've got a MotoGP game. Case is a little bit dirty, but I'll wipe that off. But yeah, again, comes with a manual. Got a stupid ass sticker on it because CEX like putting stickers on things. There's even a weird sticker on the back. That's not from CEX. I don't know what that's from. I'll peel that off at some point. But yeah, the manual's in good nick. The back of it was folded, but yeah. The disc, again, all these were cleaned before I bought them. I wouldn't have bought mine otherwise, but this is purely just for showing you guys. But yeah, the disc looks fine. Looks immaculate even. Sorry, Donald, I'm stealing your phrases, mate. Yeah, do apologise, but yeah, MotoGP. So the next game, again, I played it. It's not a game that I'm actually that interested in, but it's Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. I don't know what number game this is in the series. I think it's the second. But yeah, I played it. It's an alright game. The case doesn't click on that side, unfortunately, so I'll have to replace that case. But yeah, I mean, it's CEX. It's a £1.50 game. I'm not going to be too mad about it. But yeah, so lack of a manual, because I don't think it came with a manual. US, is that? Yeah, no, it's the English version. Yeah, so this looks fine to me. I mean, again, I had it clean. There's a bit of like residue where it had like been in the disc cleaner, so yeah, I can't moan it. Again, £1.50. I got these purely with the intent of not really spending any more than 20 quid and just kind of keeping to the lower end of the price games that are in there, because unfortunately where I live there's not really any places I can get games. Like, we don't have a game, ironically, anymore that sells pre-owned games. Cash converters isn't a thing anymore down here. Again, where I live there isn't, and the closest one to me doesn't have any 360 games anyway. The last time I went there they didn't have any. They had Xbox One and PS4 and I guess a couple of series and PS5 games, but and a few Switch, but other than that they didn't barely have any. But you know, I've kind of got to go with what I take, which is why I also buy from Vinted, which I kind of learned something today as of the recording of this video about buying from Vinted. So it's it'll be a lesson learned. It's a learning curve, but yeah, we win, you lose. And for the last game that I got today, which I personally think could potentially be a bargain, maybe, well, no, probably not now looking at it, but I got, which one is it? Oh, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. Now, ignore that sticker because I didn't get it from CEX. The person who donated it to the charity shop did. So yeah, the case is mullered. I've got cases, so I didn't really think much of it, but for £2 I can't really moan. So originally this was full of scratches, and I bit the bullet. When I went into CEX, I bought this game first. I went into CEX and I decided to, when I was getting the games cleaned, I was thought, sod it, I'll see if they'll do, this game. And I had to pay the £2 to do it. But I thought, you know what, I'll pay £2 because I haven't got a cleaning machine. So I just kind of thought to myself, you know what, I will just, go to CEX and let them clean it. I'm going to replace the case anyway. Like I say, I've got loads of cases. And I know this is, other than that sticker, known from its CEX, but the case, or not the case, the sleeve is just a print. I know it says like cover reprinted, but yeah, it's a shit print, and I can't moan for £2 personally, but yeah, in fact I'm gonna just chuck that case now. Even if it don't work, I'm not gonna be too annoyed. Yeah, like I say, I think that's a two disc. Here we go. So I've had to record this one in 2 parts just because the first part that you've just seen, I recorded it and it wasn't so bad weather in regards to how hot it has gotten over the last week or so. I recorded the first bit about a week ago, so yeah, so this bit's kind of, you're gonna, because I'm now bald and in a different shirt and whatnot, and I've got that going as well, so hopefully you can hear me over that. I might have to edit this after, but well, no, I'm going to edit anyway. But yeah, so it's to carry on this pickups. So what basically happened was I ordered some games from Vinted, and the seller had sold, or the seller who sold the games had, when the package was sent out and delivered, I picked it up, and unfortunately the package was kind of open / damaged and whatnot. So I did end up getting my money back for them, but got to keep the items, which I kind of feel bad about. I don't feel like the seller was the issue. I feel like the delivery company was the issue, because I'd spoken back and forth with the seller, and yeah, it just kind of seemed as though it was more of a shipping issue than anything else. So there's that. But yeah, so the first game from that pickup, I'd already opened it way, like, again, about a week and a half ago at this point. So I've already kind of checked that, not necessarily checked that they work, but I know that, you know, this is fine and whatnot. But the first game is Red Faction Armageddon. complete with disc and manual. If I remember rightly, the disc was fine. So I'm pretty satisfied with that one. Next is, I'm not a fan of these sorts of games. They're like top-down, command and conquer. Those sort of games where it's like top-down, you're selecting things to do, like make your army go where basically you want them to go to do different things. It's not my type of game, but yeah, it was one I didn't even realise was for the collection. But I do like the Warhammer series, so that's a plus. But yeah, again, disc and manual, perfectly fine. There's a bit of like mark here, which I'm kind of half annoyed about, but it's not too bad. Disc is fine. Yeah, but that's, I'll be honest with you, it's been too hot and I'm only doing this sort of like last minute with this video. I've just not had any motivation to want to do any videos, and it's just been the heating's been dreadful. So yeah, it kind of absolutely sucked, if I'm honest. But next game is Bionic Commando. Is it Bionic Commando? Yeah, Bionic Commando. Again, apart from the sticker, I don't care about the sticker so much, but yeah, game and disc. This looks perfectly fine. Again, from what I've seen, it's not too bad. So the game, there was a game missing from, I ordered 4 games from Vinted, and again the package was like arrived open, and I've found out that I should have just not accepted the package and just let it, like, you know, do whatever. I feel bad for the seller, because I don't think they intentionally left it how like it arrived. I genuinely think that DPD were at fault. But it wasn't even just the fact that the envelope was open. It was the fact that there was like chunks out of the side of it, and granted they weren't wrapped the best, but they was kind of, I don't know, they were kind of like wrapped in a way that, I don't know, I've not had an issue with how they were wrapped before, but you know, it could have been more padding. But I genuinely think DPD might have been just a bit careless in this point, but I got my money back, so I'm not too overly fussed. And I even tried to get in contact with Vinted, because I didn't really want the seller to lose out, but Vinted haven't got back to me, so I don't know whether they're gonna do anything in regards to the seller. So I've just kind of got to, I don't know, yeah, it's kind of shit really. But what the game that I actually was supposed to get that I didn't get was Prey. Ended up getting it out of CEX, and I don't know if I would have paid more. I think all in all, I think I paid about nearly a tenner on Vinted for the 3 games that I've just shown you, plus this one, plus the buyer protection and the postage, because I never have anything delivered to my house. I always have it delivered to like a drop-off point, like in post, or like my local shop that does like take-in deliveries and whatnot. I even went back a day or two later. No, I didn't. I rang up the post office a day or two later and I said, look, any chance you can have a look, see if there was any like loose game or whatever. They said there wasn't. I'm kind of going to say it was their word. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I ended up buying this in CEX. It was what I wanted to get, like, through Vinted. I was like, you know, £2. I'm not going to mind. I've got my money back. I've technically speaking, I've kind of made a bit of money, because I didn't really. Well, I say I've made money. I've not really spent any money as such, because I got all my money back for the games, which, you know, I can't be mad at that really. But yeah, surprisingly comes with a manual and disc. Yeah, disc is fine. Again, I haven't checked these in a while. Again, they've been sitting on my desk for like about a week and a half, just because I've not had the motivation to do any more videos. So by the time you've seen this, it will be the 27th. So you'll probably see this the day it goes out, or it'll be recorded yesterday but uploaded today, so the 28th, I think. Yeah, it's the 27th. And the last game that I ended up getting out of CEX, because I saw it and thought, so that I'll spend around a £5 just because. And I'm a Disney fan, kind of. I mean, you can see all of the Mickey Mouse plushies that I've got behind me, so it's kind of not really much of a surprise. But I've got Epic Mickey too. I know the first one didn't ever release on Xbox, which is kind of a shame, but I know that they've done a remaster for the Xbox series, and again, I haven't bought it yet. But yeah, Epic Mickey 2. The Power of Two. Yeah, comes with a manual and a disc. And ugh, I don't know what that was. There's a bit of brown stuff in the case. Sure. But yeah, disc is fine. And yeah, it comes with the manual as well, so even better. But yeah, that's the last game for this. For finally, after finishing recording this, it kind of sucks, because I recorded the first lot, which is previous to this, then had to see about what was going to happen with the free games that came from Minted, because I didn't know whether I would have had to have sent them back, seeing what the seller was going to say about doing, seeing what Vinted was going to say about doing, and whether I was going to keep them or not. In the end, I've ended up keeping them, and yeah, like I say, it's just been way too hot for the reason I've shaved my head as well, because I know I didn't have much hair to begin with, but I don't know, I feel like it's a lot better not having anything up there. So yeah, it's just been a hot week and a half, to where I've just not been bothered to want to even record or upload anything, because I've just had no motivation. I've genuinely just felt like so crap, especially where it comes to like the heat being too much for sleeping. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to start. I say hopefully going to start, I'm not going to promise anything. Uploads might be a bit sporadic at the minute, but just yeah, I'm hopefully going to get back into re-uploading again, and hopefully it'll cool down by then. I genuinely hate the summer, and yeah, I just want it to be winter. I'd rather be cold and being able to put layers on than be too hot and not be able to take any more layers off. So yeah, but that's just me rambling again because it's bloody heat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Leave any comments in the comment section, well, that's where they go. And let me know what you think of the video. And yeah, just throw any ideas. That I did put a post up, see what anybody wanted to like see. Yeah, just throw any ideas in the comments, and I'm more than happy to see what I can do. I do have a idea for a video with like going through all of these and just kind of showing off what I've got. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you all when it's a little bit cooler, because I don't know if I'll be making a video again for a bit. I will, but still. But yeah, have a good one.